Yep, let's start it.
And we're live!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to what could be the strangest episode of Those Aren't Biscuits we've ever done. I'm Jonathan Cadot, and with me, as always, is Owen Adams. Hi, Owen.
Did you say strange or strained?
Well, let's
It's certainly
let's-
straining my patience. Ha ha ha. No, always notch the brightness up for YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Just a
I did that.
tip for the future.
Right.
Yeah, we're playing Bloodborne. Sort of. We're using SharePlay for this. I don't know how the stream is gonna look or go. This could be a disaster because we've tested SharePlay a few times. And it hasn't always worked.
Well,
Did you just call me Pale Blood? That's kind of racist.
Is the home of blood ministration.
Well, I'm just watching the game. You called me a Pale Blood.
But where's an outsider
That
like
would be,
yourself to
you know,
begin?
mildly offensive if you didn't have blood like powdered milk.
Easy. Yharnam blood of your own.
Oh, well, welcome to our show. What we're attempting to do today, as Owen explained, we're playing SharePlay. We're trying to play a single-player game together.
Sort of. John's
Yeah.
playing.
All right. Enter name. Okay.
John's
Yeah.
playing.
Let's
All right.
see here. Right. We'll be getting through to the chat momentarily.
Wiggly. I like it.
Yep.
Are you planning on being Wiggly?
Oh, I am the wiggliest.
The wiggliest wiggle who ever wiggled?
Yes. Let's see here. I feel like a waste of skin. Oh, this actually affects your stats. Hold on.
Do you know what? Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
It affects your stats, but it also doesn't really.
Okay.
They do kind of affect. I wouldn't go with waste of skin, though.
Oh, what? You
I
think
mean-
I should never have been born? Wow.
I mean, I know,
Wow, from?
I know you gravitate towards that one because it is such a. You build your character. I'll do the usual intro. If you are new here, this is a show we do every Monday where me and my buddy John we talk about movies, comics, all sorts of things, and we sort of stream a game while we're doing it. It's a pop culture talk show where we talk about stuff. We do read the chat, but we tend to do them in blocks. It's not like if you've been to one of my live streams, you'll know I tend to answer the questions as I go. This is more of a talky show. Hello in the chat, by the way, to Fuzzy. How you doing? And yeah, we're playing Bloodborne today, which I don't know if John's played yet because
I've not.
You have downloaded it, I know, because you were saying John does actually own this on his system, but cannot stream because he comes from a land the internet forgot.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Data packets are carried on the back of brontosauruses where John lives.
And it's been snowing, and brontosauruses are cold-blooded, and they don't appreciate this.
Why is your internet so bad? Why can't you get good internet in your area?
Oh, basically, I live just further enough out of town, where like normal lines don't reach, or they just haven't deemed it cost effective enough to run lines out this way. So I have to basically go with a DSL hookup.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. So that's the reason.
So what's your upload speed?
Fuck if I know.
Have you tried to do a stream?
I have once, and it worked for the most part, but
maybe we should give it a go, and you could try it maybe with the PS4 or maybe just like the non-HD setting.
Yes.
Oh, I like it.
Be Elton
Abe Sapien.
John. Saturday night's all right for fighting. Get a bit of action in, oh yeah. All right.
So have you ever played a Souls game before?
I haven't. No. Okay.
Have you played a knockoff Souls game before? You played the Neo beta, right?
Yes, I did. How do I?
That is a fun game. I still own. People who remember playing Destiny, you remember my friend Dan. I say own. I still have possession of his copy of Neo, and I keep meaning to play it. Because he hasn't asked for it back yet, so... Haha! What are you going to do, Daniel?
Yeah. Mm.
Unless he's listening to this, in which case, I don't have it.
I don't have it.
Did you pick a weapon? Oh, no, you don't pick a weapon. Yeah, that's later on.
No, okay.
What I like is, this is a game that requires precision timing and quick reaction speeds, and we're playing this via share play. So this is gonna go very well for you.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. All right, transfusion. Hey, whoa, wait, I don't know if I agreed to this.
I think actually my audio for the game's a little high. I'm just gonna turn that down a little bit. I actually don't have the game audio on myself. I'm going without it, just because I've got my headphones on, so... Hello to Savannah, who says, "Good evening, boys! Let's hear it for the boys!" Do 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 do. Ooh, I love a chandelier that looks like a spider.
Right?
So what have you been up to this week, Jonathan? I'm asking you this solely because the reason we're doing this today is just before we, like, yesterday, John was like, "I got nothing to talk about, should we just use it as a test stream?"
Hey, everyone! There's a wolf. I'm tied down. Anybody?
What I love is
No?
it's supposed to be scary, but it looks like Ratigan from the end of
Right.
to Ratigan.
Yeah, burn, maybe burn. My week has been all right. It's
There's nothing like the smell of bloody, wet, burnt dog.
Oh, he looks friendly. I think I'd rather have the fucking wolf. What the hell are you? Get away! Get away! Hey, oh, you two! Oh no, that's not okay. He has a vagina for a face. Oh.
It suddenly does open the wrong way.
Oh God! No, no, no! Puppy?
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Oh, there we go. Fuzzy says, "Looked like a cute puppy." There you go. You're in EOS Clinic. We're doing this via SharePlace. This is coming out of my system. So once we get to the hour mark, it is basically going to cut out to the menu. Basically, do you want me to tell you what to do, or just let you figure it out?
Okay. What the hell am I swinging? What do
Nothing.
I have in my hand?
Nothing.
Do I have a rock or something?
You are unadorned at the moment. But you should be looking for like tutorial messages on the floor. You'll encounter some of them as you go.
Oh God, this controls like hell.
Like the delay.
This isn't good at all.
The delay?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I look forward to this. I don't think you have any of the things for those functions yet.
All right, that's okay. Well, I'm just pushing buttons to see what they do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fuck it. Let's go. Open door. I can do that.
Whee!
All those doors aren't that heavy. Wait, what was roll again? Oh, okay, circle. Got it.
Yeah, touch one of those things.
I don't know if I want to. Okay, lock on. Cool. Got it. Why am I holding my hands like this? It's like, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Alright.
Your lock-on's very important.
Nice. Oh, crap. Alright. Hey. I'm locked on.
I would also
come at me.
Try your roll. That would also be very helpful.
Ow!
I love how he's not remotely dead, by the way. These guys are a real pain in the ass.
Yeah! Get wrecked!
R1 is one attack.
Ow!
R2 is like a heavy attack.
I get the feeling I'm not supposed to win this.
Well,
I really get that strong sense.
Whatever gave you that idea? I think you can just run past him, actually.
Nope. He started this.
I'm gonna take him down with my bare hands.
Ow! Uncalled for. Uncalled for, sir.
This, the method we're using for the chat is so much less delayed than the PlayStation. I'd forgotten what it was like to actually have a conversation with you where we weren't just talking over each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm remembering what your voice sounds like for the first time. It's not some weird hybrid of mine.
No, so my week... Oh, okay, yeah. Clearly I was supposed to die. No, that wasn't my week. My week basically revolved around the fact that I had to get my car fixed today.
Oh, yeah? What happened to your car?
Oh, the catalytic converter went out, so...
I can confirm, for the people at home, I can confirm that that is a part of a car. This isn't a lie.
It's part of the exhaust system, sort of.
I know what a catalytic converter is.
Okay.
I'm just assuming I don't know. It's part of the exhaust system. See, I know all about it.
Okay.
Inspect. Da-da-da-da-da. Inspector Gadget.
Oh, come on. Why can't...
Because you're pressing punch. It says X.
I know.
Press X.
I wanted to punch it.
Fair enough. Yeah, punch an abandoned doll.
Closed. Alright, well, fuck you. Can I... What's over here? This looks promising. Trading blockheads for buying... Okay, cool. No. Wait, can I acquire items now? Do I have enough?
You don't have any blood echoes yet.
Son of a bitch.
That on the top right there, that's your blood echoes. Where it says 0.
Okay. Alright. Well, this is nice.
I actually like the Hunter's Dream. It's one of my favorite little hub areas in the game. In the,
what do you want?
Soul
What
series.
do you want from me? Okay, cool. Got it. R1 when next to stick enemy, visible attack, got it.
There's a lot of time to take in all these things.
Yeah, just fuck it. Open gate. Closed. What?
Well, that's why I was trying to open it.
Right? Like, I'm aware that it's closed. Oh, God.
So you took your car in today?
Yeah, I got it fixed. And so, you know what the kind of funny... Oh, glowy. Accept gift from messenger.
That's if you're playing online, you can leave these notes for other players, basically.
Cool. Alright. So that door's still closed. Got it. Cool. Anything? Mendal? Nothing?
Is there anything you want me to clarify for you? I will, if you want to just discover it for yourself.
Awakening headstone. No place to awaken. Got it. How about you? Awaken, select a location in Yharnam. Cool. Sure. I feel like I still don't have a weapon.
No, you don't. Not yet. I believe you can get one now.
Cool.
But I believe it's back in the room you just left. You know, the thing you're
stream.
loading out of right now. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, let's go fight a dog again.
This will go much better, I imagine.
Oh yeah, touch that spot. That's your blood echoes.
Cool.
Every time you die, your blood echoes go to the ground. You can retrieve them if you touch your death, but if you die twice, they're gone.
Round 2! Come at me! Ow! Ow! Ow!
I can promise you, you really aren't going to beat him with your bare hands. But you know, go for it.
Fuck you!
This is this is the only Souls game I've actually completely finished, I think. I haven't finished Dark Souls or even Demon Souls, which I love. Back to the Hunter's Dream. You died.
So there's something kind of interesting I discovered about like mechanic shops, you know, the garage.
Yeah.
Old guys with oil on their hands and grime under their nails and everything like that, and why aren't I supposed to be in the dream?
No.
Oh, okay.
Once you've gone once, you choose to return. Otherwise, you just respawn at the beginning.
Got it. They might be the biggest like gossips in the world.
Oh, there was the old ladies.
Oh yeah, it's astounding. Okay. All right. Is this door open? No.
Well, I mean, the other one might be open now, though. It's not the same every time you're here.
Of course not. That... Really making a good impression here.
You're the one who didn't look last time.
No, it's closed. Someone give me a goddamn weapon. How about you?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, here you go.
Get to pick.
Okay. Saw cleaver, hunter axe.
They all
threaded
transform, so they all have like a big version and a little version.
cane. Okay.
I used the hunter axe my first time, and I liked it a lot. I've also tried the saw cleaver, and I wasn't a fan. I've never tried the cane though.
All right. Well, let's try the cane. It has the lowest stats. Good.
Do it. Well, I didn't tell you to do it. You're probably gonna have to equip that now.
Is this it?
No,
Inventory?
one to the right. That lets you look at your inventory. Just go back.
Can I just equip it from here?
No.
Oh,
This is for
really?
using items. Go to.
Arms.
No. Go back up.
I got it.
Oh,
I
no,
figured.
yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Aha! Yeah.
Feel my threaded cane.
Aha! Now, how do I
Go kill that dog.
make it go? Do the ah! Yes. Yeah. Whip it. Whip it good.
Dun, 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 dun. Unlike Dark Souls, this doesn't have a shield mechanic. There are
Okay.
shields, but they suck.
Mhm.
So this is more of a game of locking on, dodging, getting him around behind people, you know?
Right. Top hat. Hat worn by hunters who admire formality. Aw.
Takes a little while to get used to it, but like the most important thing is the parry, basically. So when you wait till people are right to attack, then deflect them, and then
Like Matthew Perry?
no.
Yeah. All right. Let's just try poking with the stick first.
Good luck. Remember to lock on,
All right.
and also
locked on.
run around from him.
Yeah. Haha.
Oh god, he's
Yeah!
consumed your blood echoes, so he's stronger. That's why his eyes are glowing.
Ow.
Haha! Well done.
I-
Roll, roll!
Why can I roll?
Just attack him.
It went roll. Fuck it. Yeah. Damn it. Why couldn't I roll? It just
I
got
think you
this
were just
weird,
trapped
like,
in the
shake my
corner.
arm thing in.
Are you sure you're pressing the right button?
Circle.
Yeah. All right. I don't really remember. I think rolling is if you're moving in a certain direction. I must admit, it's been a long time since I played this. So,
All right. Tries again.
go, Johnny, go. Go, Johnny, go. I believe in you.
I'm going.
Attack, then
Stick.
back away, back away, back away. Trying to get caught. Dodge, dodge, dodge! Dodge!
Oh God.
Also try and
This
do
is
things...
not easy.
Well, it's also significantly worse due to the SharePlay mishap, I would imagine.
It really is. It's like I'm just like hammering on these damn buttons and nothing's happening.
Trying to hammer too much, though. Just precision timing.
Yeah, that's fine.
By the way, it'll say lots of things about bullets and firearms and stuff. Don't even pay them the slightest bit of attention.
All right, fine. I'm gonna try the whippy whip. Got my
Well,
whippy
actually,
whip going.
that tends to be more of a ranged attack, so it's useful. The transform effects tend to be better as well if you want to take down, like, 3 enemies, you know?
Whip. Oh,
Go back away. Try and get behind him.
I can't move. Why do people like this?
Well, normally they're not playing it over SharePlay, to be honest. This doesn't help.
Anything from the chat? I can't even look at the chat right now.
Is it worth mentioning I killed this guy, like, as soon as I got my weapon?
Yeah, I'm sure you did, man. I'm sure you did.
I did.
I'm real stoked for you.
I'm turning into one of those annoying Bloodborne people. Hello, the
You
Sinister
really
Minister,
are.
how you doing?
Whip.
Okay, back away, back away, back away. Dodge, dodge! No, don't get close, he's gonna attack!
Whip. Ow.
The pattern is always like, you attack, they attack. So,
Whip.
dodge away, dodge away, dodge away.
Okay, yeah.
To the left, dodge to the left.
I'm
Get behind him. Okay, now attack.
Owen, you are not helping me. And whip. Oh, he's not dead. And
There you
whip. Ha
Hey! Do you feel satisfied?
Kind of.
There you go, that's why people enjoy this game. You got a blood vial as well, which is a healing tool. I think if you press square, you'll heal. Okay, maybe not square. Triangle?
Oh, I have to... Do I have to...
Oh, no, not triangle.
Equip it?
No. It's default equipped. I'm just trying to press the right... Oh, maybe L1?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Triangle.
Triangle. Okay, there we go.
Alright.
There's also another button. I don't know which one it is, but it soaks your bullets in your blood and does more damage.
Of course.
Pretty rough. Hello to Sam Foreman. How you doing?
Hey, guys.
We're testing out a different method of streaming, so we're doing share play right now. John is playing Bloodborne via my PS4. So what you want to do, basically, is try...
These are not that heavy!
is you want to try and find another thing like the, you know the thing you used to spawn in and out of the Hunter's Dream?
Sure.
If you find another one of those, that's permanent. That's a permanent progress, and you can spawn into that one from then on.
Cool.
So, and do you want me to tell you where the next one is? Like, I'm going to guide you, or do you want to just go for it?
I'm just going.
Okay, good luck.
Hey, there's a... Oh! Hey, I was going to tell you there's like a werewolf over there, but clearly you're nonplussed about it. Oh, what happened to my weapon?
Good question. Did you put it away?
I guess. Oh, there it is.
Just in time!
Fuck
roll!
you!
Roll!
Oh God.
You do not roll enough. He looks like the Scarecrow from the later seasons of Batman the Animated Series.
Fair enough.
Hello to Beta Alyami, welcome.
Howdy.
This is normally a talk show, but John is so happily distracted. We really don't have much to talk about this week. We kind of went into this one.
That's kind of the main reason we decided to do this.
Yeah, let's do it a little different.
Oh, good. Alright. Hey, doggy. You're back, aren't you? Oh, wait. Hey, no doggy. I thought these things are all supposed to respawn or something.
He's one of the ones that doesn't, because he's like your tutorial boss, if you know what I mean.
What the hell is this? Oh, okay.
There's a glowy thing there. Don't know what it is. Could be a useful item.
Wait, oh, glowy thing? Oh.
Yeah, there you go, blood vial. That's your healing potion.
Yeah.
Go, Johnny, go. I should tell people, by the way, just remember, if John seems really terrible about this, there is quite a delay on share play.
Alright. Prick, where are you?
Lock on, remember? Hey. Lock on.
Ow. Fuck you. And
hey! You. John is the champions, my friend.
So I won, right? That's the game?
Get that lever.
Yeah. Pull on the lever.
You died. Sorry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Climbing the ladder. So how's your week been?
Well, I was, I asked you about your week, and you told me something that happened to you today. Well, so, my week was teaching an American to play Bloodborne.
Oh, hey, it's one of these things. Cool.
I love these little dweebs at the bottom.
I don't like them. Get the fuck off my lamp. Creeps. Does not open from this side. So maybe I can just hop over the, like, really small fence?
No. But if you get that to open from the other side, that'll be a permanent change. So next time you'll be able to come straight down there. Okay. Fuzzy says, so what are your opinions? Sorry, carry on.
I was going to say, other things in my week? I don't know. We got hit with a massive snowstorm. Oh, hello, sir. Do you care to know about the werewolf? Nope, guess not. Wow.
Fuzzy says, what are your opinions on the Kirby games? I haven't played many, but I loved Kirby Super Ultra Star. That was a while ago, though. The only Kirby game I played was the one on the Game Boy Advance that was like it was like a remake of all the Kirby games as like abbreviated versions into one big Kirby game. I'll be honest, I'm not a big Kirby fan. I don't really get it. I know a lot of people who really like Kirby, and I Because the thing about Kirby is the video game equivalent of a children's cartoon. And I don't just mean in its style, like, they're very easy games deliberately.
Right.
And I get that, and I could see why some people would like that. But the people that would like that, I assume, are children. So I don't massively love them myself. But I did really enjoy Kirby's Epic Yarn, which is just a beautiful game. Run, John!
What? I'm doing just fine. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Run, John! I'm just fine.
Oh, God!
The problem is...
Okay, I'm sorry. I swing that whip twice, no problem. The third time, oh, now it hits the wall next to me? Sure.
Well, you were further up the steps.
Real well-made game, guys. I know you all love it.
The problem is the game requires patience and precision, and that is not good for share play at all, I think. So it doesn't help.
Oh, what a game generally requires is a consistent design.
Don't you go blaming the game. You were in a different place when it hit the wall.
Just... God. Yeah. Shut up. Die.
Remember, try and get your blood echoes back if you see them.
Fuck you. And... Ow! What the... Okay, really? Really? That didn't hit?
Remember your lock on?
Yeah.
Well, you want lock on when you hit him. They...
God. Yeah, fine. I wasn't locked on, but the cane, like, physically passed through his body. I watched it happen.
It went to the left!
It didn't pass through him!
You are the absolute cliche angry Bloodborne player. It's hilarious.
Well, you know what? It's probably cliche because people recognize issues. Hey, how's it going?
Go back. Whoa!
Fuck off.
If you survive, go back down. Go. Whoa! You're not running away enough. The problem is you're coming on too strong.
Fuck off.
So you're not giving yourself recovery time.
Why are you jumping?
No, go back. Go back. Head down that way. Get that gate. And then you won't have to come if you're down here again. The gate's open.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, you've got the spawn. Oh, close by. Oh yeah, it's that lever next to it. Tiny Beth Secret says John sounds like an angry parrot. Yeah, pretty much. Fuzzy says, I did play it as a kid. I found my old DS in a box, so I went to GameStop to buy it. It was $30 for a game. I would finish in a week, so I didn't get it. Sinister Minister says, roll! Yeah, I agree. Not enough rolling going on.
I love rolls. A nice hard roll with some ham, Swiss cheese. Delicious. Do you guys have hard rolls over there? Or do they call them something else?
Well, no, define it for me.
Oh, I mean, it's like a roll. It's like a dinner roll that you cut open and you slap some stuff on there.
Okay, why are they hard?
You know, I don't know. I really don't know.
What kind of hardness is it?
It's oh, okay. Now someone shot me.
Yeah, they have guns in this game. Careful, he can set you on fire.
Cool. Really looking forward to that.
There you go. What you gotta do is, and it's tricky because, whoa, there you go. That's a good power attack.
Ow.
Whoa, back away, back away. You're not locked on. You don't dodge backwards until you're locked on. You don't dodge away from people.
Okay.
You gotta get into the pattern, which is wait for them to start attacking you and use your quick attack on them, so your attack lands before theirs does, and then back away as quick as you can. It's a process of staggering them, waiting for an opening. There you go. And getting into a rhythm with each individual enemy has kind of a different rhythm. This guy's a prick.
Fuck you.
He's one of the.
See,
Whoa.
okay, right there.
No, you were out of reach. You were too far away.
No, I wasn't.
No,
I
you
watched
were.
it go into his
No,
body.
it didn't go into his body. I also watched it. It didn't. You were too far away.
Oh.
Tiny Beth Secret says, I think he means like crusty rolls. I don't think so.
No, I mean there is a little crust to them. They're actually very soft. I do not know why they're called hard rolls. I really don't.
Yeah, that's alright. I'll look one up. Oh, no, I won't look one up because I've got all the streaming and stuff on.
Okay.
Try and get your blood echoes back. No, that's not that gate. That's the gate from. That was the gate from before you came up the ladder.
Sure.
It would be faster if you drop back down, probably, but you'd have to go back down the ladder. It's not that much faster. That's one of the least interesting shortcuts. I think that one's actually really just there to train you up to the idea that you can open your gates, you know? That one goes down really easily. You can get down there safely, but it just leads to where you're going anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sinister Minister says Kaiser
Oh
rolls
shit! I
are
forgot about
hard.
these guys.
I think what I like about, well, I think what appeals to people about Souls games is it's kind of like, it's a little bit like the speedrunning mentality, if you know what I mean. Not in the strictest sense of trying to go as fast as possible, but it's about learning more and more efficient ways to get through a route, you know?
Okay. No, I mean, and that's fine. Like, I get all that. Can I just, like, not kill these guys?
Yeah, you can wait. But, the place you're going is past them.
I thought I had to go through here.
No, that's the gate. Whoa, he's following you.
Oh, whoa!
Do you see where this is?
No.
This is where you brought the ladder down. Where you fought this guy.
Oh. Ow! Alright, well now you have to die.
But I don't find this bit that difficult. Like, when people talk about Dark Souls difficulty, like, these base enemies, this is way... When I first played Souls games, this is way less difficult than I was expecting these enemies to be from the way people talk about the game, you know? The dog is a pain. But these base guys, so long as you treat each encounter almost like it's a boss fight in itself, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't want to keep on blaming this.
Oh, get the...
But it's kind of like playing, right now for me, it's like playing Guitar Hero on a TV that's not synced.
Yeah. Oh no, I absolutely... Just, no, look to your right, look to your right. There's a guy down there. He came up behind you last time. No, absolutely. I think you would be having... I'm not saying you would enjoy the game, but you'd be having much more fun if you weren't playing on the share play. For sure.
I mean, okay, let me be clear here, everyone. I'm not enjoying the game, all right? Oh, hey!
I was trying to decide if I should tell you about him. No, but I know what you mean. You would be having a much more satisfying experience if it wasn't out of sync. I'd be interested... Do you know what... Oh, do you know, this would be so weird. But it'd be kind of strange. I know we can't stream it, but it'd kind of strange for like the second hour if you quit out and then just played it yourself. And I'd like play... I'd carry on playing. You could play it again on your own save, on your own PlayStation, and talk about how it differs as an experience. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of weird. We're not really talking about anything unusual for our show. We're pretty much just streaming bluff.
Oh, there's someone behind me. Good. Oh!
Yeah, in these early sections, there are a lot of people hiding. Actually, no, these are the guys you skipped past before. You could just try running past them, I think. Whoa!
I ain't no bitch!
Sure, but you gotta try and get your blood echoes back, because eventually... Whoa.
I did. I already got him
No,
back.
no, I know, but I mean, back to your hunter's dream to buy upgrades and things. You might finish these guys. Yeah! Well done. There you go. You're getting the hang of it.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's not hard. Like, this isn't
No.
difficult.
I like, right, the only difficult thing about it is the sync, right? The
Right.
latency. No, that's
Right.
that's the astonishing thing to me about Souls, that it's entirely built this reputation of being like, oh, it's so difficult. And actually on a base thing, it's really not. It's just not forgiving.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
You know what I mean?
That's yeah.
Trying to get
So
up
we're
that
just-
staircase. That's where you're going next. The dog is a pain, though. Oh, wow, you know you do really well with the dog. I don't think they know you're there.
How many fuckers are there?
You've got quite a lot of them. Okay, yeah, go up the staircase. Through there. Go, Johnny, go!
Ow!
Just ignore him. Just run. Hold down circle. That's a sprint. They do follow you for quite some way, though.
Do they?
Yeah.
I'm good. Alright.
I think there's an ogre to your right, so be careful. He might not be
so,
there yet.
So my week. We had a horrible snowstorm. My car was broken.
Yeah, don't approach him.
No, fuck him. Let's go.
Alright. Have fun. He does have a giant brick, by the way.
Ow.
These things are a pain.
Oh, fucker. Oh, wrong time for this to start glitching.
See, the problem is what you really want to do is, whoa, get to the point where you've seen the first boss. Because as soon as you've seen the first boss, you get something called insight. And that wakes up that doll. And then you can use that doll to level up.
Mm-hmm.
But until you've seen that first boss, you don't have any insight. So you can't level up. Whoa! Oh my god, you're gonna do it. Well done, sir! Those trolls can be a real pain.
Alright. Good times.
Sinister Minister says, just at the snow tires removed for the snow.
No, I mean, I don't even have snow tires.
No,
I have an SUV.
I believe he's saying what he did.
Oh. Oh, man, that sucks, man. But, yeah, it was kind of those weird things where it's been a long time since I've been kind of, like, trapped in my house.
You make it sound like misery.
I don't leave, a lot. I don't, I mean, I'm not.
Now you really make it sound like misery.
Like, I'm not a hermit by any means, but it's like, I spend a lot of time in my house. I enjoy here. All my stuff. Oh, hey, all the stuff I like is here.
I found these guys quite a pain the first time I played it.
Wait,
but
you can have a Molotov cocktail? You
can just sneak past them. Yeah, try and press up and down on the D-pad, I think. Oh, okay, no, not down on the D-pad. Oh god, how do you left and right on the D-pad? Oh no, you have to equip them first. Going to the inventory screen doesn't pause though, so.
Okay, but how do I do that again? Oh,
yeah,
here we go.
Inventory, you should be able to equip that for your inventory, your single-use items. Oh no, yeah, quick items, there you go. You want to lock on first before you throw these. But god if I can remember what button to use them.
Fuck. Figured it out. Burn, bitches! Oh, did you just shoot at me, sir? Ow, wow, you are one hell of a shot there.
Run away.
Ow. Okay, ow, ow.
Well done! Alright, now good luck getting your blood echoes down. You had about 1,000. That would be enough to level up one whole level.
Cool. Oh,
ooh,
God, I'm
surgical
really far
long
away,
gloves.
Too.
What are you saying?
I'm really far away, aren't I?
Yeah. But you are very close to the boss. It's just around that corner and then along a bridge.
Cool.
So you having fun?
Yeah, I am. No, so like it's a weird thing, like not like purposely not leaving your house and then literally just not being able to.
It's a very different feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's like one of those moments too where like you I mean, I don't want to be like, oh, I got a new perspective on life, but like you really kind of tend to forget like the things you take for granted.
Right.
Cause like, oh, what am I gonna have for dinner? Oh shit, no, I'm gonna need milk for that. Oh, I'll go get some milk. Then I look outside and like, oh, there's 14 inches of snow build up around my car, and there's no snow plows I've gone through.
If only I bought that cow. You still got your Maltesers, remember?
Right. Sure. Why not? No, I don't. I want luck under them.
Once you've locked
Well,
on, if you
killed
just
one.
whoa, hey, big spender. Once you've locked on, I think if you just nudge the stick to the right or the left, it'll select the next one. Whoa, hello. This is almost, for me, this is almost nostalgic, though. Last time I played Bloodborne, the most irritating monster I found was a thing bigger than an ogre that was absolutely indestructible and carried a giant sack around with it. And if it killed you, instead of you
doesn't it take you somewhere?
Yeah, instead of you spawning in where you spawned in last time, you spawn in some fucking place you can only get to by getting kidnapped by the things in the sack.
Was it this way?
No.
No.
See those little red lamps, by the way?
Yeah.
Whenever you see the little red lamp by a window, that means there's someone there who's not coming out, because they're not coming out on the night of the hunt. And you can talk to them through the window. Most of them tell you to piss off, basically.
Oh, God!
You forgot the guy hiding behind the carriage.
It's not my... I just got here. How is it my fault? Fuck. He hits hard.
See, to me, I know we've had this conversation in the past about how the Souls games hide the mythology, but for me, playing a Souls game and picking up the plot from the surroundings is almost like getting the story in an Overwatch game. In Overwatch, you know?
Right.
So, like, I know that this is the night of the hunt. I still don't know the mythology in depth, but I know this is the night of the hunt, and the people hide, and you've come to see it for yourself, and end up being poisoned with the same sort of cursed blood that powers you up. And I think the idea is these people themselves are all trying to, they're all out here for the same reason, you know? But they're also twisted by the chemicals. I believe that's the way you game. Go for it! Sinister Minister says, we only had a couple of inches of snow. No big deal. 7 inches of snow, that was the first album by Snow. Informer.
The first album by Snow. Did he have another one?
The first of many. Hello to Alex Newman, how you doing?
Oh, I can really find
Do
some
you guys
more of
remember
these blood
Snow?
vials. Oh, God.
I think that's one of the werewolves, isn't it?
Yeah, no, this is just pleasant.
Well, it is a horror game.
Yeah, I know. Just...
Hi. How about the bonfire? Who's got the... Where's the pie and peas van? Oh, he lived. Oh, no, he didn't. Run! Luring him away is really good. Do you have any pebbles?
Probably. I do, actually. I know I do.
Pebbles are really good, because what they do is they do 1 damage when you throw them. But what they do is they don't make a noise, so if you throw a pebble at a guy, he'll go, "Ah, what was that?" And you can kind of lure him out away from the crowd.
Oh, fuck your torch.
Run, Johnny! Did Snow have any other songs? Even?
Well, I mean, he had enough for an album. So, I'm guessing
Well,
at least
actually,
10.
it probably wasn't an album, was it? Because if it was called 7 Inches of Snow, like, that would probably be like an EP, right?
Yeah, sure.
Or a single. Informer.
Well, yeah. I mean, if the album's called 7 Inches of Snow, that's probably the whole album. If it was just called Informer, that's just the single, you know?
Well, yeah, but a 7-inch is only like a small album, isn't it? A small
I don't know
record.
if he's referring to that. I thought it was probably like a penis joke.
Sure.
My guess.
Sure, but the joke only works if it's also the size of the disc.
Fuck these guys with the guns.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, tell me all about your sinister resonant bell.
All I got is my sinister resonant bell end.
Penis jokes.
Yep.
We have nothing else to talk about. I'm just out of it. I'm like, yeah, I'll just watch John play Blood Bomb. I'm glad you're terrible at it. That's fun. I'm kidding, you're not terrible at it. This is a normal level of being bad at it. You're not bad at it at all. That's the gag, really, isn't it? About the people who say, Souls are so difficult, challenge, when literally they're not remotely difficult, because the death is part of the process of playing the game.
Right.
And as soon as you realize that's part of the process, it ceases to be relevant to any discussion of difficulty, how many times you die, you know?
I'm just getting... Honestly, I'm like, it's not difficult. It's just more... Like, really? I gotta do this again?
Right, but you also... I mean, you haven't strengthened up yet, but you are significantly better at fighting all these guys than you were even as little as, like, 2 runs ago, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna need those skills and that sense of timing later on when you get to the actually difficult enemies, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's training you up to
Fuck
kind of...
you.
Whoa. And like these guys
Fuck
aren't
you.
particularly satisfying to fight, you know? I get that.
Oh god, that's right, this again.
But like if you really want a challenge, do you want to see a really tough enemy that you're actually really near but he's hidden?
I don't know, maybe. Just give me a second.
Give you an idea of what you will face going forward. Shield guys are the worst. Okay, so when you get to the bottom of the stairs, go left.
Okay.
To where you open that gate.
I still don't understand why I opened this gate. It's like been
Yeah,
no
it's not a
help
very
for me.
useful shotgun. Okay, now turn left at this carriage. There's a bad guy here, and he's basically you are facing guys like this right up to the end of the game. He's one of the toughest little. I'll smash his chest. Good luck.
Oh. Hi, sir.
He's a real bastard, by the way. Took me a very long time to defeat this the first time.
Oh, come on.
Well, in its defense, you're not really supposed to fight him immediately. But you know, I thought it'd give you fun.
No, I know what's actually really kind of frustrating to me is, and this is something I will absolutely call out the developers for. I've noticed this right away. Enemies act with different rules than you do.
No,
and
they
it's
don't.
driving me insane.
But they don't.
No, they absolutely do. Because I have hit things multiple times and they don't get stun locked, some of them. They just keep going. If they're in their animation, some of them just keep going. Like, that guy did that to me. That just killed me.
Right, but that's because he's an incredibly strong enemy. You can parry him, but you need to parry him at the right moment. You have a larger parry window than the bigger and more powerful enemies do. But that's not them operating at different rules. They have you have a longer period of vulnerability to them. He has a period of vulnerability, but you have to know when it is and how to stun him.
Fuck off.
But he is much easier to deal with later on, that guy. But he does have an unblockable attack, that axe swing. I wonder if people at home have noticed we don't have much to talk about yet.
Well, yeah, no, we've been clearly saying it time and time again.
Don't forget the guy who comes behind you again.
Fuck you. And the horse you rolled in on. I don't know. Chat, you got some questions for us?
The chat is actually really quiet.
God. Fuck this guy.
We're not being amazing podcasters today.
No. And like we said, this is kind of an experiment for us. Where are you? I know there's more of you guys jumping out at me.
Well, the problem is that there's the guy in front, but now they start coming up from the stairs from the main road as well.
Fuck you. Fuck. I need to find more of these blood vials.
Well, you get blood vials every time you level up. When you go to level up, you have to pick which stats you level up. And there's one stat, and I wish I could remember which it is, but one of the things it affects is how many blood vials you have when you spawn in. So actually, if you level it up a lot, eventually you'll get more when you start off, which is really useful.
That's fair enough. Alright.
Personally, I always go with... The nice thing is, whatever stat you pick to level up, they all level up your basic physical defense. So if you're leveling up... The leveling up is pretty gradual in Bloodborne. Leveling up won't... When you go up one level, you won't immediately feel... Like, you know when you first level up in a JRPG? Your first level up takes you to, like, almost twice as strong. You know?
Sure.
This is not like that. You won't immediately feel your level ups. They're about very gradual... strengthenings. But no matter what...
Fuck these guys with the guns. They're the worst.
They are a pain. But they
dog! Oh, dog!
Yeah, that dog is really annoying. I wouldn't turn you back on the dog.
I'm just swinging at this point. Fuck you.
Yeah, you down.
You want to take over for a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Do it.
Let me see. Take back controller. Oh, hold on. Let me see how long we've got in the party. We got 6 minutes.
Should we just start a new one?
Yeah, hold on. I'll, go to party for share play. Stop share play. And, you'll be seeing a little bit of our, share play. Start share play. Hey, this is working well. It's been a while since I played this, by the way, so I'm gonna have to remind myself what all the controls are. Oh, you can remind me. I don't know. Tell me when you can see it again.
Okay. Did I get a invite? Yes,
I don't think so. I think you're still in the party, so I don't think you need to do the invite again, I guess. I could be wrong.
I don't know. No, the share play is not there.
See, to me, it shows you as still being in the party.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm coming.
Alright. I'm glad to hear it.
Come, chameleon. Come and goes. Comes and goes.
Okay, can you see it?
Not quite.
Well, that's really weird, because it just gave me the message.
Tiny best secret says right off the bat. Owen getting the excuses in early. Yeah. Yep, I can see it.
Alright. Let's remind myself. So it's That's to change the weapon. I haven't used this weapon. That's your... I think that's your parry. Light attack. Heavy attack. What's... What is it to
square
use?
throws things.
And what is it to use the blood vial?
Triangle.
John, I'm gonna have that stuck in my head for the rest of the stream now. Every day is like survival. Survival. You're my lover, not my rival.
I thought for a second you were going with every day is a winding road. Get a little bit closer, feeling fine.
Whoa! I thought he was done.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Shoes on the other foot now, Adams. Now that you're playing, tell me about your week.
Well, mostly I was getting to deal with that electrician. He finally came, and he went down to look at the circuit box. And 5 minutes later, I went down because Toph had followed him, and I didn't want him like stepping on her or anything because he was down in the cellar in the dark. And while the guy's fiddling with the electrics, you don't want a cat like surprising him. Whoa, 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 roll! And
lock on, roll.
And he while I was down there, he went, so basically, there's a couple of problems already. I was like, okay, yeah. He said, he said, this, if you look at this button here, these two fuses here, these are like safeties. So when there's an overload or anything like that, they basically trip and cut the power. And he basically says, and this one appears to just not be tripping at all. I was like, oh, good. Good. Useful. And then he said, and then basically this, see this green wire here? This is the earth. You know, it's connected to an earth and it grounds the electricity. I was like, yeah. And he picked up and he showed the end and he was like, it's not connected to anything. So
just not working, is it?
So then he said, so basically I was here to like test the outlets and things, but we're gonna need to put a new earth in, and if I test the outlets today, when we then connect the earth, all the readings will basically change. Basically he was like, so what I think what he was saying was basically, what he'd be basically getting was, huh, well this one seems to be unearthed, and this one seems to be unearthed, and looks like this one's unearthed too. So he didn't actually do half the jobs he needed to because it just wasn't, there was just no way of doing it.
Nice.
But he did come, he checked out the electrics, and they're fucked. It's good, and I'm not surprised because, at the house next door, they have the same landlord, and these houses were all refurbed at about the same time. Or was it? Yeah, triangle.
Oh, go ahead.
And their fuse box melted. Just... Which is what you really want a fuse box to do, you know?
Oh, speaking of electricity, I had to call the electric company today.
Oh yeah? The actual company or the children's television show?
Yeah, it was, you know, it was really weird because every time I tried to say a word, they interrupted me halfway through and completed my word. So, that's only funny if you've actually ever seen the electric company, which I have. But, you know, they do that, you know.
Yeah.
Cat, astrophy, cat, astrophy.
And you're like, this is a strange selection of words they're teaching our children. Blood
Illume,
of the young
naughty.
maid. Whoa, all right, axe boy.
I actually did have to call them myself. Because all the electricity in my house went down today for a little bit. And not,
oh, really?
Not even...
Electricity
Okay.
blowjob joke.
How? How is that in a blowjob joke?
Because it went down, did it?
Oh.
Get it?
Yeah. You know what? It's not great when you you know, when you hook your motorized fleshlight up to the main line, you know. It's great for the first 5 minutes, but then afterwards, oh man, the repercussions are big.
Pop Roberto says, even if you are on max level on NG7, you don't feel the level up at all. Enemies destroy you in 2 or 3 hits. Right, there are some enemies that never really feel like you strengthened up about. Lysandra says, wow, looking at a newbie playing the game. KS awesome. Well, thank you. I've actually played it before, but John hasn't. We were playing it in SharePlay. He was having to play it with the delays. But it has been a while since I played it.
So, my
oh, damn.
My landlord had to call, and the funny thing is that we called probably 10 minutes or so after the electricity went down, and we got that response like, "Yeah, we know there's a truck on the way." It's like, okay.
And then 5 minutes later, you call again, then it went, "Oh wait, where are you?" No, sorry, the truck's going somewhere completely different.
Let's see here. Tiny Best Secret says, you should do an open mic night. Maybe get the other guys from your community to do a song. Funny you should mention that. If you guys go back, I don't know what channel it's on. It might be yours. But we did do a Cards Against Humanity game a long time ago. I believe it's on Owen's channel, which is Owen Adams.
I don't know if I actually got that streamed. It was being streamed, but I don't know if I was streaming it on my channel because I was having a hard time getting ops to capture my desktop on one of those.
Okay. Well,
so that
somewhere out there in the internet ether, there is a great recording of at the end. A longtime friend of the channel, of Owen's channel and ours. At the time, he was Redhead Edition, but now he is Soup Cooler. Who sang in its entirety, very well actually, Hawaiian Roller Coaster from Lilo and Stitch. It was astounding how well he knew that song, actually. Even the Hawaiian bits, it was something to hear. I'll tell you that.
Those were great streams. The
Cards Against Humanity.
Cards Against Humanity ones. I had a great time with those.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I think I won, which just kind of solidifies the fact that I'm a terrible human being.
To be fair, I mean, we don't really need Cards Against Humanity to prove that.
Right, exactly. You know.
Oh god! Oh god! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
See here. Time Best Secret says, "Oh, for the new ones here, Owen is 6." I imagine that's a reference to your attempt at a blowjob joke. So well done.
I don't find that very amusing.
I do.
You would.
I do. I'm telling you that. But yeah, it's like if I'm calling you to tell you something, I don't need you to inform me that, oh, you already know. Because what difference does it make to me? Just say, oh yeah, someone's on the way. That's it. That's all you have to do. And in fact, it'll make me feel like, wow, I saved the day.
What you want to do is just be like, I killed the first van, send another. Send in beta team.
Yeah, the first truck got ambushed by the cannibals who live in the hills.
When they get out there with the second team, just come out with like an emaciated, like messed up face and an ammunition clip, and every time they try and do anything, just go stars.
Yeah, because I just have one of those on hand.
Oh, I just enjoy that. I just like that character.
Nemesis.
Yeah, well, I think Resident Evil 3 is the best of the three Resident Evils. Not overall as a game, but to me it's the one that lent into how funny those games were.
Oh,
and enjoyed it, you know? Because Resident Evil 1 doesn't know it's a funny game. It's a very funny game, but it doesn't know it, right?
Right.
Resident Evil 2 sort of gets it, but isn't quite there yet. Resident Evil 3 is like, yeah, let's have a party.
Well, number 2, like, feels like it really doubles down on, like, oh, you know what people really liked? They really liked collecting 1,000 keys.
Yeah, right. And that's,
like,
the bit and that's the bit everybody hates about the first Resident Evil.
Because, like, Resident Evil 2 is very much like, oh, this has a hex-shaped opening. All right, well, I have a hex-shaped crest. No,
you've got a hex-shaped opening.
Crank.
My favorite thing to do in Resident Evil is to get the key and to go up to the door, the only door that is opened by that key. And when it says, do you wish to use the butterfly key, go, no.
No.
Just put it away. We're like, yeah, all right. Oh,
all right, Owen, you gotta do this perfectly. Oh.
So what's your favorite Resident Evil?
2. I enjoyed 2. I did.
How do you feel about...
2 has the best scares, I think.
Of those original 3, or of, like, any?
Yeah. Well, you know, I think probably of any, because... Okay, I never played 7. All right, I should be clear about that. I never played that. I heard that's actually really terrifying.
I played it in VR, and I have... So, I used to say on the channel, if you guys... Like, I'll take donations and stuff, but if there's a game that you guys specifically want to see me play, and you want to just send me a copy, you can do that, and I'll do it, right? I'll play it. Mm-hmm. And so a group of people pitched in to send me Resident Evil 7 on the VR. And I had to... Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'll do it. I'll play the whole thing in the VR. I had to break that promise. Because... While, like, I can be very rational and be like, yeah, this is just a game, you know what I mean? Like, I can say that when I'm done playing the game, and be like, yeah, that's fine. What I can't do is control what happens when I'm asleep. And that game was giving me nightmares. But not nightmares like... You would think a game giving you nightmares, I would be having nightmares that I was, like, in the house, you know, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. No. I was having nightmares where I go, oh... I guess it's time to do my Resident Evil 7 stream, and I'd be, like, lowering the VR on my head, and I was like, okay, no, this is fucking me up. So I actually had to stop playing that. I keep meaning to go back and replay it, like, not in VR, but it was actually messing me up. Because it's a very scary game, and VR is just real enough that your brain thinks a little bit more that you lived it, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so yeah, what I was saying
Sorry.
Resident Evil 2 has some of the best scares, I think. The one that got me the most was, and it was absolutely kudos to the game developers for doing this. Because you know, in those versions, when you open doors, it goes into that little sort of cutscene where it opens the door, and you know, it kind of hides a load. So you do this like 100 times, no big deal, right? Well, then you get to one door in particular, and it's not even like a special door. It's just a door. And when you open it, the cutscene shows the door opening, and there's just zombies there, like, rendered as that cutscene. That freaked me out. And it was kind of a jump scare, but more or less just like this is what everyone expected to happen at some point. And then finally did.
Right.
And that got me.
Do you know which scare got me in Resident Evil 2 a lot?
What's that?
It's that bit they use. It's almost like a primitive, like virtual surround sound effect. And I don't know how they did it. It's quite clever programming, but they made it sound like your mother coming up behind you and saying, "I've killed your father. We have to go on the run. Push it down, baby. Don't ever tell anyone. You can't ever admit what you've heard or you've seen, or else we're all going to jail." And then, like,
I don't remember that from the game. What?
and then it was
a very specific thing that you just said.
It was like a woman's voice, and she leans in and she says, "It's okay, baby. I'll protect you. I'll never tell them who did it. We'll tell them I did it. And then we're going on the run. I'll always love you, and don't ever betray the trust that I've placed in you. No one will know I've buried the body under the patio." You remember that bit?
Was that part of the Hunk playthrough?
No, I don't remember. But it was. I must have like. You must remember. It really stayed with me, because it was so real. You know.
Maybe the tofu thing. It must have been a tofu thing.
And then for some reason,
tofu thing.
the game made me I just had the urge the year after to just move town and change my name. Just on the back of that scare.
Did you use a Game Shark? Huh.
I hate this guy.
I don't remember that.
Die!
Oh, there's another guy with a gun down there.
Yeah, we'll just breeze past him.
And a dog. Use one of your blood vials. This is furthest we've been.
Whoa! Oops. This is not the furthest we've been. You've been a little further than this.
Have I?
Yeah, because you fought this ogre
I got
down here.
here. This is where I got. No, I never fought these things.
No, but that's just because you went past them.
Oh, fair enough.
I hate these things. These like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is the creepiest monster in the game. They're not even the most dangerous. I just really hate them. The ground crows.
I actually know exactly which ones I think are the worst. I've seen playthroughs of this game, and I'm not looking forward to ever running into them. It's the pigs with the eyes.
Oh. Yeah. This is as far as you got.
Yeah. Time to go to sleep, doggy.
Now, fortunately, they tend to go down pretty. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Oh yeah, there's guys over there. Get out of there, man! The whip's actually pretty effective for crowds.
The transformed weapons are really, really useful in, because like the big axe is more of a
Another
whoa,
dog,
whoa,
dog
whoa!
and a gun.
Here we go
That
round
guy's
the
one
mulberry
hell of a
bush, the
shot.
mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Whoa! Did I kill the dog?
Yeah, you
Surely
did.
not.
It took one hit.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know. Have you ever fired a gun in real life, Owen?
No, I've never fired a gun in real life. I was talking about this on my stream of the American Dream today.
Yeah, it's not easy to shoot something on the move like that. Like,
Right, particularly
mean-
when you consider how slow their bullets go.
right, and how close they are and stuff like that. Like, if you're shooting at something on the run from a ways
I'm going
away,
for it. Run!
Is the lamp close by, or?
Every night in my dreams.
Hearts on
Oh,
fire.
shit.
What is that?
Do you remember when I first started playing Bloodborne and I was in a party chat with you and I was trying to fight this beast and we were talking about the Star Wars movie? It was a very long time ago. This was the boss I was trying to fight. Oh my god!
Oh.
This is the first boss in the game. Just by seeing him, we have...
You're alive.
Yeah, yeah. Just... Whoa, 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 whoa. Just by
But
seeing
you don't
him...
have a... You still don't have a lamp, though, so you're gonna have to run this whole fucking way if you die again?
Yep, but just by seeing him, we can now return to the Hunter's Dream and level up if we get our blood echoes. So what we can do now is, if we want to, we can farm. So if we really wanted to, we could basically just go trash those guys at the beginning again till we get a little stronger. I'm not saying we should, but we can. That is now an option.
Huh. I think you should just kill him.
Good. Yeah, well, yo, yeah, sure. Why didn't I think of that, John? Oh, it's
Alright.
working. Alright, let's go back to the thing. Let's see what it costs to get our first level up. Now, the first level is not going to make a big difference, but what it means is you can have a run where you try and push through and get back to him, or you can have a few runs where you just try and strengthen up a little bit.
Alright, well, why don't you do that?
Alright.
Alright.
And there we go.
You do... Oh, okay, here you go. Do some farming, level up, and then... and we'll end the stream with me taking another run at it, alright?
Alright, sure.
All right.
Thank you. Right, let me see. So,
Time Brother Secret asks, "Have you finished JJ, John?" I'm assuming she's talking about Jessica Jones. No, I'm still on the episode I was before. I still have 2 more to go. 2 or 3. I can't remember exactly.
Okay, so to level up the first level, I need 830 blood echoes. So let's go.
Let's do it.
Dun 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 dun.
Sorry.
Bicycle, bicycle. Sounded like that's what you were singing. I like to ride.
I was going for Hearts on Fire.
I was like, I'm not a huge Weird Al Yankovic fan. Like for me, the shtick is sort of old. Do you know what I mean? But
well, I mean, the shtick is good because it changes with the song. You know.
Sure, but at the same time, it doesn't change with the years. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
I mean, I like Weird Al as a person more than I like Weird Al as, but you know, there's that. But the one I actually really like is the Eye of the Tiger one, Rai or the Kaiser. You know that one?
No.
So it's Eye of the Tiger, but it's about a boxer who retires and opens a deli. Try the chicken, it's a special tonight. Are you sure you wouldn't like an appetizer? And then the peak is always like, I can't remember what the next week, but then he goes, and it really goes well with the rye or the Kaiser.
Like, I'm convinced that Weird Al Yankovic is like just the biggest like foodie on the planet. Like, he has kind of an obsession with food that rivals like George R.R. Martin.
Right.
And I'm not saying that because George R.R. Martin is a big man. I'm saying that because if you ever read his fucking descriptions of food, the guy clearly enjoys him some damn food. All right.
Well, I have to say I can't listen to Beat It without actually, like, I don't replace all the words, but in my head I still always hear, "Well, don't you know that other kids are starving in Japan, so eat it."
Well, I'm the same way with Bad. I can't ever say it with a who's fat.
And I actually maintain that The Saga Begins is actually a better song than American Pie.
Yeah, alright. I mean, it's clever, but
I think it's one of his most clever parodies.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm not gonna ever take anything away from Weird Al. I think he's actually a very talented and clever person.
Yeah,
but a lot of times,
sure.
you know, half the work's already done. You know.
Right. No, that's exactly what I was saying, and I like Weird Al, but he's not exactly putting a spin on it. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, the thing is, though, is that he has proven that he actually is a decent songwriter in his own right.
Sure,
He has done songs that aren't based on other ones that are pretty good.
And I respect that he's out there doing what he loves successfully and well.
Yeah.
I really enjoy Don't Download This Song. I think that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Particularly when accompanied with the video.
Yep. Oh, that, George Plimpton? Or, who? Not George Plimpton. It's something Plimpton. Who does the art on that?
I don't know.
But it was this artist who used to do like a lot of these like 1 minute long animations during MTV's like liquid television thing.
Right. Well, he did another video done with John Christopher Lucy, who's obviously in trouble at the moment. I don't know if you heard about this.
No.
So John Christopher Lucy.
Oh yeah. No, I have. Yeah, John K. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was really enjoying. I was really not. Well, I wasn't enjoying the article. It was quite a somber article, but then it just went. John K., who produced a music video for Weird Al in the such and such and such. Like I think it was like 2003, and then they were like, "We attempted to reach Weird Al for comment, but he declined to." I was like, "Oh yeah, no, he's at the center of this scandal."
Right.
Sure, make him look shifty and involved.
And that is the thing too. Like, I really don't like it when they do that in articles when they're talking about controversy. It's like, oh, well, we attempted to contact someone who is tangentially connected to this person in a way that has nothing to do with the,
Right.
you know, and it's like, really?
Og says Weird Al's version is better than Smells Like Teen Spirit. Yes.
Yes.
What is this song? I like that they hired the original janitor from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video to be the janitor in theirs. Og says, yeah, he did a series of videos. They were on VHS, just like a series of shorts. Well, like Tom Green's early work.
Mm-hmm.
My bum on the rail. Sorry. Can you believe that was a guy who had a career?
I mean, it was. The thing is, like, Tom Green came out like before. I don't want to say before the internet, but before the internet became the internet.
Right.
Like, Tom Green would have absolutely had a YouTube channel now.
Right. He'd be more successful now, I think, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would have had a more long-lasting career if he'd started in the age of the internet.
I mean, like, I don't think Tom Green is as much of an asshole as this guy, but
Welcome home, good hunter.
the stuff Tom Green did is essentially
Very well.
kind of what Logan Paul does.
Right, it's that kind of thing for sure.
Yeah.
Gonna make you so proud.
So proud.
Look at me, Daddy! Look at me, Daddy! I'm a farmer. I think that film is like
Terrible.
I can't figure out if it's terrible or genius because the thing about
it's just terrible.
the thing about Freddy Got Fingered that is worth mentioning is it is overtly
Terrible.
like, the message of that movie, sure, but at the same time, the message of that movie is like he outright says it in the film. Some idiot gave Tom Green a ton of money and he spent it on this.
Right.
Which is what the character in the film does.
Yeah.
I think that's sort of genius. Do you know what I mean?
The only part of that movie I even came close to remotely laughing at was the bamboo stick. That made me laugh.
I quite like his girlfriend's rocket wheelchair. I mean, it's an atrocious film, but I sort of like every so often there's a film that's so bad it's good, and that's great, right? And then you get the movies where they're trying to make a film that's so bad it's good, and they're usually awful, right?
Right.
But here's a movie that is a guy who is known for being a troll, basically, like you were saying.
Yeah.
He's a pre-internet troll. And he just makes a movie where the entire message of the movie is, haha, a stupid movie studio gave me money to make a movie. I sort of like that.
Let's see here. Or Chaos says, the internet killed MTV. No, I think MTV killed MTV.
Well, I mean, by the time MTV died, well, I mean, it was still sort of around, but, like, music wasn't even on MTV by the time we were, like, old enough to watch it.
Right, and that's the thing. It's like, I remember, like, the heyday, for me, the heyday of MTV was very much, TRL, and then they had, like, a block of game shows sort of thing. But they always had game shows, like Remote Control and all that. But they had like these sort of game shows, and then they added Jackass to it. But then in the morning, like the first like 4 hours of the day was all music videos.
See, I bet they saw Jackass as being an extension of the Tom Green thing. And I would argue that it's not at all.
Right.
Because Tom Green was a comedian. I mean, allegedly.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Like, that was his shtick. you know?
Yeah. No, MTV did the same thing that like E did. They saw the buzz of reality television, and they just went for it, which is funny because MTV actually invented reality television in a weird way. But there was a time when they had their reality television like was poignant. That's a weird way to say it. Like,
well, MTV's reality television, it's interesting because reality television kind of went through a cycle, right? When MTV introduced it, it was very manufactured, very artificial.
yes. But they actually like kind of advertised it as such. Like they kind of advertised it like, this is a social experiment that we are doing. We're gonna take 7 strangers and throw them in a house, and we purposely made it so that their ideologies, their backgrounds, their races, everything like that were designed for conflict.
Sure,
right?
but it was also very it was very cinematically edited right from the start, right?
Oh, sure.
MTV's. And then, but reality TV then went through a phase when things like Big Brother came out where they weren't really done like that, or not as overtly, obviously done like that. And now they've kind of gone back that way. Like, I quite like that show, Pawn Stars, but it's very, very fake, you know?
Yeah. But like, okay, so like the thing about, like, I've watched a lot of like behind the scenes stuff on the Real World because I thought it was really fascinating.
Yeah, we're gonna add that to your interest in clowns.
No, I thought Real World was actually a really cool thing that he did.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh God. See, this is why I can't even like tell you things I enjoy. I'm expected to sit here and be like, listen, like, oh yeah, it's great. I want to tell me more about VR. Really excited. But the minute I try to bridge that gap with you, like, just.
I live for these moments.
No, please tell me more about J.J. Abrams ruining Next Generation. That's great. Why don't you tell me about your Avengers idea one more time?
I hadn't even thought of that.
just fuck. I just want to enjoy something, Owen. Why can't I just enjoy it?
I broke you.
Ah. You're a horrible human being.
Where did my blood echoes drop?
Who cares? Just. Who cares?
Well, I do, because I'm
No.
supposed to be leveling up. Yeah, carry on.
Okay. Alright, I really liked The Real World. And I actually went back and watched like a lot of the early seasons and stuff like that. Because yeah, it was, this manufactured social experiment. And when you watch it behind the scenes and you listen to producers say, like, yeah, absolutely, we manufactured these things. We knew that there was conflict that was going to be coming. That was the point.
And not social experiment the way they mean it on YouTube now, which is harassing women in the streets.
Right.
On camera.
Yeah. It was overtly a manufactured environment, like a laboratory.
Because every time you go
like,
into the laboratory, they're always going, this is the true story about how 5 scientists stopped being...
when 7 strands of DNA stop being polite and start getting real.
I think one of them must have my blood echoes.
Good.
Oh, it's that guy, isn't it? Look, you can see him.
Mm-hmm. But they said that, like, yeah, the stuff...
Oh, shit.
Like, the interesting stuff that we showed and we cut together, like, we cut it in such a way to make it look, more dramatic, but it was still what was happening. Like, it wasn't like we gave them a script and said, oh, say this. They were actually saying that. We just kind of cut out, the dead air of a normal argument,
Right.
Which to me seems fine. Like, that's fine.
Yeah.
They actually say, though, that when it was a very candid interview, but it was with the original producers of the show who stopped
Hello to
working
Loose
on
Corner,
it.
by the way. Welcome.
Apparently, they stopped working on it after the Hawaii season, where they went to Hawaii. And basically what had happened was the network was pushing them more and more to give these people things that would cause conflict rather than just themselves, making conflict. Which the quickest way they discovered was make sure that these houses had just a ton of alcohol in them all the time.
Did they say things like, could we get a guy in there who every time someone else in the house refers to being a big fan of something, he goes 100 feet tall?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my doll won't wake up. Here we go. Good.
Welcome home.
So
I liked Road Rules.
Road Rules was cool too.
I still sometimes watch old seasons of Road Rules on YouTube.
Oh yeah, they were fun. But yeah, the thing that happened though was in Hawaii though, the Hawaii season, they were doing this whole thing where they're just making sure that there was a ton of alcohol in the house all the time. What they didn't realize though, that was one of their people on the show was an alcoholic.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and they essentially nearly drank themselves to death. And they had to call an ambulance and everything. And it was actually an episode. It was actually a really powerful episode because it was a very not pretty depiction of alcohol.
Look at the powerful moving drama as we intentionally ruin a man's life.
It was a woman.
Woman's life.
But yeah, like what they were saying, like there's a lot of discussion about like what do we do, because they're watching this person drink and drink and drink and drink, and it becomes very clear that this is not going to end well. So it was actually the producers who ended up calling the ambulance, and they
good.
It was one of the few times that they say that they broke their rule about interfering, because they realized that they had essentially set up a situation where someone was going to kill themselves. And even though they actually had no legal reason to interfere because of all the waivers and everything that everyone sends, they chose to call the ambulance. And
I love how you frame this like they're real heroes.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that's interesting to me.
They had no legal responsibility to save that person's life, and they still did it. Those great chappies. I want to see the true story from the parallel universe where they let that person die, and how they edited that. You know what I mean? I want to know how that went down.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't have time for this. I gotta get my souls home. You still with me, John?
Yeah, I am. Not sure why anymore, but
you love it.
No, Real World. First like 6 seasons, pretty good.
I liked the Real World when I first. I wasn't on very long though. Like, well, in the UK.
No, please tell me how much you like Real World. I won't interrupt you.
Alright, fine. No. Road Rules was really good though. I liked Road Rules. Hello to Belial Temozarelli. And hello to Ye and James. Welcome. Okay, says, did John see about the American Dream?
I'm living it.
I don't think you saw the stream, but
no,
we talked about it a bit, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, do everything with guns.
Yeah.
You had the Arkansas cook shoot.
It was not as good as I was hoping, but not terrible. in my opinion.
That's cool.
It wasn't. The problem was it wasn't very open. It was very, very controlled. Like you're on a little roller coaster cart shaped like a bullet, and it takes you from scene to scene like you're on a little ride. And each section is like a vignette about an area of American life done through a gun, and then you move on to the next section. Whereas I was hoping for something a little bit more involved.
Hello, Mr. James. I see you there. I still have an issue pronouncing your first name, so I'm calling you Mr. James.
Yayan.
Yayan James. Okay. I'm not going to remember that the next time I see you, but...
I could be wrong, but I believe that's actually a version of my name.
Okay.
I believe they're very closely related.
Sure, whatever you say, Luann Adams.
Luann. Because Ewan is a version of Owen as well. Well, I say you a version of Owen. Owen and Ewan they're very closely related, obviously.
Mm-hmm. No, tell me more about the etymology of the word Owen.
Okay. It's also related to the name, which is also pronounced Owen, but spelled Eogan.
Fascinating. Tell me more.
Okay. It's also related to names like Owain, you know, O-W-A-I-N, and like Gawain, as in Gawain.
Oh, keep it coming.
I will do.
Thank you.
And it's been around since the Middle Ages. My name, I believe, my version is actually Welsh, but I could be wrong. I know they also have the name in Ireland.
Oh, I'm sure the name exists other places in the England. You know.
Sinister Minister says feeding the baby with the gun was a little disturbing. Yeah, because I was the baby. A giant gun came to my face. I did like, though, when there's a bit where you're in a fairground and the narrator, who's like this all-American, like, infomercial narrator,
right,
starts telling me to make some candy floss for my date. So I get this, like, AR-15 and put it into, like, the candy floss spinner and spin it around.
That's weird, because we don't call it that here.
What? Candy floss?
Yeah.
Well, he might have said cotton candy in the game. I don't remember the exact word.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we call it cotton candy over here.
Well, do you know, maybe this is the reason why British teeth are so bad, just to play into the untrue stereotype. Do you floss? Yeah. Every day, sir! He gets at the cotton candy machine, running it through the teeth.
It's my favorite part of the day, governor! Just can't wait to wake up and floss my teeth.
An American underwear's really sticky.
Oh, because of candy. Oh, I thought you were... Oh, yeah.
You're a bad man.
No, just sticky.
I should actually have my gun at this point. I don't think we picked... Did you not pick up the gun from the thing as well?
Probably not.
Yeah. The guns, to be honest, it's a testament to how, like, useful the guns are that I've only just thought about whether I have one or not.
Well, I figured we'd go for the no hit, no death, no gun run, you know?
Oh yeah, it's going well.
There has to be someone who's probably beating this game with, like, just their fists, right?
Sure. I know there was a guy who completed Dark Souls using a Dance Dance Revolution pad.
Right, and that's what I mean. Like, for some reason, this game has developed this whole thing around it where it's like, hey, we're going to play this game as stupidly as possible. And it, like, this will be cool, right?
Shit. Run!
No, what Sinister Minister says about you feeding the baby with a gun. Like, yeah, that sounds pretty disturbing. What it reminds me of is Persona 3, right? Those of you keeping track, I have not beaten Persona 5 yet. I'm pretty close, though. Turns out there is a secret dungeon at the end that I'm now in. So, yay. Love that shit.
This should be enough to... Whoa! This should be enough to go get another...
The funny thing about... I'll get back to what I was going to say about Persona 3, but I want to say this real quick about Persona 5. The game has managed to bring back every trope and cliche from JRPGs possible. And they do it in such a way that I'm like, oh, I remember this. And then after a while, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this. I just fought a boss that literally did the, that's not my final form. Fuck.
Ox says, like a knife-only Resident Evil 7 hardest difficulty run. Cool, you can do it,
Right.
but was it worth it? Well, you only really use the guns in Resident Evil 7 for the mold monsters. As someone who has just had to deal with a basement full of mold, well, damp and mold,
Did you use a gun?
those monsters are, like, way more terrifying than they were before. My favorite bit about Resident Evil 7 is when you find the fuse box and circuit board you need to open the garage to escape, but it's been taped up with electrical tape, and he goes, well, I guess there's no way around this. When he has to wait until he gives him a knife before he even attempts to peel off the electrical tape.
Right. So what I was gonna say though about Persona 3 real quick is it relates back to what Sister Misty says, is that
Good.
the way that you activate your powers or use your monster helper to cast spells and stuff, you have to shoot yourself in the head.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so, and these characters are all high schoolers. They're all teenagers. So you repeatedly see over and over and over through this game, these teenagers pulling a gun from their pocket, pointing it very deliberately at their head, like smiling, like, yeah, let's do this, Persona! And then, like, oh, I cast a thunder spell. It's very weird messages it's sending.
That is quite unsettling.
Yeah.
Oak says,
in fact, like, it has a story purpose, because the only reason that your character in the game becomes part of like this investigation, like paranormal team, is because the member before you was too scared to do it. Which I'm like, I'm with that guy. Like, yeah, if I'm just hook up with these other teenagers and they're all like, yeah, just point the gun at your head and pull the trigger and power will emerge. No, I'm not gonna do that. Like,
yeah, and James says, what do you guys think about Shenmue 1 and 2 HD on the Xbox One, PS4, and PC? I will say,
care less.
I liked Shenmue when I first played it, and I wouldn't mind playing it again, because I'm willing to bet that game has aged very badly, just because that game was bleeding edge when it came out, but so much of what it's done now is just very much taken for granted. Plus, that was the original QuickTime event game,
right?
And that was they've really fallen out of favor. But what I will say about this is, I like when important games and worthwhile games that were of value come to modern consoles when they previously only exist on like dead consoles. And Shenmue 2 got that Xbox release, and that's fine, you know, that's alright, but Shenmue 1 was only on the Dreamcast, and it was also out of print very quickly, too. So, from sort of almost from an archival point of view, I'm glad. I'm glad
it's weird, right? Because, like, Shenmue 1 was Dreamcast only, but then Shenmue 2 was Xbox.
Well, Shenmue 2 was Dreamcast only originally, but not for very long, because the Xbox died. But it was a Dreamcast port, Shenmue 2. Right. And they put this... Oh, crap. They put this...
How much time do we have left on this share play? Because I'll just take over and then we'll maybe wrap up.
Let me take a look. 10 minutes. You want to go for it?
Should we just start a new one real quick? We'll take a couple runs. I don't know how long this is.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Alright.
Og says, I'm not sure if Owen ever had to fight the mother in Resident Evil 7. That was a disturbing fight. I did. The mother was one of the last things I did. I'll tell you where I stopped with Resident Evil 7. I got stuck in a room where it was like a child's bedroom. Mm-hmm. And I think there was a secret door you could kind of see on a map. There was a secret door.
Oh yeah, you have to like,
I don't know, basically.
Okay.
You feel free to tell me, but I got stuck.
I remember seeing somewhere that there was like the padlock. You had to change it to, like the happy birthday or some shit like that.
Do you ever get a point where you get stuck on a game and you haven't decided you want to look it up yet? Because you get stuck on it, you don't want to kind of go back to it, so you don't...
Oh, no, absolutely.
That's what happened to me with Resident Evil. That was the point I stopped. So I'd done everything up to that. I believe the mother was the last bit I fought. Also, how many times in Resident Evil 7 do you have to squidge past that lawnmower? Like, happens a lot. But I'll tell you something about the mother boss fight. I thought it was glitched.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to hand over the controllers to me.
Oh, sorry. It took so long to play. So long to beat that. I did it in one go. I didn't die. I actually think Resident Evil 7's a little tweaked so that it's easier in VR. Which I don't have a problem with. When you're in the VR and you're using VR controls, they are not as intuitive as your normal controls sometimes. Particularly if you're using a controller. So I think actually tweaking it so that... Like, for example... the screen blacks out when you fall over as well and things like that. They're comfort adjustments. Some things just aren't. You wouldn't want to play some games at the same difficulty as they are in non-VR and VR. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, so I did the mother... I think it might be easier. I could be wrong. But I did the mother the first time. I didn't die in between. But it took so long to kill her. So long.
I didn't know this. There's
What?
2 different attacks.
I told you this. R1 is a fast attack, R2 is a heavy attack, a slow attack. I told you this really early on.
All I've been doing is trying to do the R2 attack.
Oh. Oh, well, there you go. Get your fast attack in.
Alright, oh, fair enough. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do this. Oh, this is way easier! God damn it!
It has its limitations. And if you can sneak up on someone, if you prep an R2 attack, it goes right into them, but... Yeah, that's the attack you're trying to get the timing right on. In theory, you'll be a little bit stronger this time, but, So what you can do with the shield guy is use your R2 attack to kind of stagger him, and then your R1 attack to
Got it.
poke at him before he gets his attack up. But yeah, no, I found the mother really difficult, because she also sort of twists into like a creature. I'm guessing you've seen a playthrough of Resident Evil 7, right?
Yes, I have. Oh, fuck, I forgot about him.
Yeah, there's a lot of little hiders. But I liked Resident Evil 7 a lot, actually. I feel like that game was kind of built for VR, really.
So, my question to the chat... Oh, wait, hold on. I remember you fuckers. Ow!
Oh, that guy's got my blood echoes. Get him back, Johnny!
On it. My question to the chat is, what are you guys thinking of this? I had to close the chat myself.
Type of stream.
I had to close the chat, so if you could let me know what they're saying.
I will do. You talking about this type of stream or this game?
Yeah, what do you guys think of us trying to do this? That we're, not necessarily playing co-op games or multiplayer games, because I've been enjoying this. I really have.
Are you enjoying the game?
Yeah.
Be honest. I don't mind if you're not.
I think if I gave it some time, on my own, I'd probably enjoy it more. But the whole idea of like trying to learn this game and talk and fight with the delay, it's kind of not been great.
You're doing all right though.
Oh, fucking dog.
I mean, the first time I played Bloodborne, it took me quite a long time to get past. To get to this point, It took me a long time to get past those bonfire guys. But that was partly because I was used to playing Souls, so I kept trying to, I kept thinking there was, a block,
Right.
Okay, it says when you're fighting with each other in co-op or playing against each other, it adds to the entertainment value. Fair enough.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I thought we were fighting enough right now. But...
I will say this. It's not the most, like, technically impressive game, but I actually think this is one of the most beautiful PS4 games I've played. I love the art design.
Yeah, it has a good look to it. It has, I will give it that. It has a... do I have to... No, it's this way, right?
Right.
What I will say about it, like, no, it is not the most technically impressive game, but it is... can I open this?
No.
Guess not. It's not the most technically, but it has a style and it sticks to it. Like, it has a commitment to its design.
Right, and it really does feel like you're in Dracula. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Closed by device. Where?
That might be on the other side for that one.
Hey, puppy. Ow. Ow. Bad puppy. Bad. Ooh. Hello. I don't want to use my... Fuck it.
I don't want to live without you. Healing potion? You can't just run past these guys if you want.
Yeah.
Try it, see if you can get to the cleric beast. Just run past him, run down the bridge. Oh, okay, no, that's not gonna work. Whack him! Whip him! Crack that whip. Licorice whip.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good God.
Oh, the troll's here.
Cool.
Is the dog fighting the troll? Oh, no. I should be so lucky. Lucky. Yay! Loose Connell says, what are you guys playing? Bloodborne.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be confused with Blood Bowl.
Fuck it. Is it this way? I hope it's this way.
It is. Careful, though, because there are werewolves on the bridge.
Cool. Ah!
Just run straight up to that foggy door.
Ah!
Traverse the nightmare fog. Good luck, sir. This is like the guy from the Pan's Labyrinth movies and also poster.
No, I still haven't seen that movie.
Oh, it's so good. It's better than you would possibly believe. But not even for, like, the fantasy elements. It's the plot around the fantasy elements that's really good.
Right. Oh, that was... Oh, got a little greedy.
That is the dominant thought in this game as well. 9 times out of 10 when you die, it's because you did that. You're like, yeah, I can get one more in. Okay, it says, Pan's Labyrinth is an interesting movie, story and visually. Oh, it's great. It's really, really great. The only difficulty is, I'd love to watch it again, but most of the time I watch movies these days, I watch it while I'm doing something else, you know? And it's subtitles, so...
Alright, so that's what I wanted to do. I actually just wanted to give it a shot at that guy. I did about an eighth of his damage.
He is a pain. He is a pain. Fortunately,
Yeah.
you can still level up, though, so if you were playing this on your own, you'd be able to, you know, go do another few runs, maybe get another level, try it again, you know?
So yeah, is that the only comment that we got about these streams?
Pretty much. It's a quiet
Alright.
stream today.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, I don't know. I'd be up to doing this again. Maybe.
Sure.
The way I was thinking, like maybe when like big releases come out, I guess.
Right.
You know, I was thinking like, oh, you know, when Spider-Man comes out, you know, we're both interested in that game. You know, just doing a stream of it. You know, not, you know, playing through it completely. Just
Well, I did have a viewer who, I don't know if, I'm not going to chase them up on this, but they did say they were considering sending me a copy of God of War. So, that might be something worth doing. If that comes to pass. I'm really looking forward to playing that game, actually. It's getting great reviews.
yeah, I've heard it's probably the best one of the series. I've heard that a few times. I don't care. All right.
All right, should we get out of here?
Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. I know this was kind of a stranger episode, and we weren't really talking about a lot of topics. We were just kind of rambling a little bit, but we just wanted to give this a shot. What would it be like to play, you know, single player games with someone riding shotgun, that sort of thing. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing this. I actually had a good time. There is something kind of fun about being able to just stop playing for a bit and let the other person play.
Right.
Because for me, that's always...
It works for co-op games too, because we can actually do. We tried this really, really early on when they first added it with Lego Marvel Lego Marvel Superheroes. Remember that?
Yeah, we also did it with Rayman.
Yeah, I'd give a Lego game again. Go, I think that may be pretty cool.
But yeah, this was a good time. Yeah, I'd do it again. So.
We should see if we can get through the whole of Bloodborne like it.
Oh, God.
That would be brutal. Alright, should we finish up?
Yep. Yeah.
Where can they find you, Johnny?
I've been one of your hosts, Jonathan Knott. With me, as always, has been Owen Adams. Owen, where can they find you?
Go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Owen Adams.
Awesome. And you can find me on my Twitter, which is @JohnCPerson. And all my other content that I do is right here on this channel, the Not Biscuits channel. So if you like what you're hearing, like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Do all that fun stuff. And then go follow Owen as well.
All right. See you guys.
Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.